Iceland is a land of glaciers, waterfalls, volcanoes, and hot springs. It is one of the most unusual and magnificent destinations to visit in the world. In this video, we'll talk about top 10 places to visit in Iceland. But before we begin, please subscribe to our channel. So, without further ado, let's get the ball rolling here, shall we? Number 10. Skalholt. Skalholt is located off the beaten path and is frequently ignored in favor of the southern region's more popular attractions, such as the Gullfoss Waterfall and the Golden Circle. It is possible to find it perched on the rolling fields just on the edge of the Vida River. From the 11th century onwards, this small, snow-dusted center in the wilds was actually one of the most powerful and important spots in the country, and it eventually came to be hailed as the epicenter of Icelandic Catholicism. Number 9. Asbyrgi Canyon. Asbyrgi has chiseled its way out of the rocky interior of East Iceland, and the gorges and ridges that it has created almost never fail to elicit a gasp from visitors. The sheer, sided sides of the canyon stretch for more than 3 kilometers in total and reach heights of up to a staggering 100 meters at some spots throughout their course. There are hiking trails that wind their way past tussock meadows, willow and birch groves, and the ancient features of Ice Age cliffs. These trails go deep into the valley that was carved out by glaciers and rivers. Number 8. Borgarnes. Borgarnes may just look like a small dash of whitewashed timber due to its position between the coastal plains, the rising peaks of the Vatnajokull Massif, and the waters of the Borgarfjordur a little further north of Reykjavik. However, Borgarnes is actually one of Iceland's oldest settlements. In addition to the more obvious attractions of the surrounding area, such as coastal hiking, whale watching, and those unforgettable hot springs, visitors can look forward to a variety of shopping opportunities and attractions, such as the Settlement Center Museum, which chronicles the early days of Borgarnes. Number 7. Vatnajokull National Park. Crowned by the apparently unending ice fields of its namesake glacier, the biggest on the continent west of the Arctic Circle, the Vatnajokull National Park finds its home across more than 13,000 square kilometers of south, east and central Iceland. The region is well known for its extremely diverse landscapes, which range from the flower-filled meadows and roaring waterfalls. Don't miss the famous Dettifoss Fall that run through the Skaftafell lowlands, where there are also a plentiful amount of camping sites during the summer, to the windswept, crevasse-cut glacial fields that are found on the mountaintops. There is a lot to see in this area, including the wetlands that are home to roaming reindeer, the mighty Myrdalsjokull, which is the highest point in the country, and the rugged interior of the Asbyrgi Canyon, which showcases some truly wondrous volcanic geology. All of these attractions can be found in this region. Number 6. Reykjavik. Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland and the northernmost city in the world, is a city that manages to be both classy and eccentric, hedonistic and lively all at the same time. Its charming downtown of painted timber homes is watched over by the soaring and unforgettable needle-like spire of the Hallgrímskirkja, which is now a veritable icon of the Icelandic city, while oodles of hearty Scandinavian vodka bars and taverns coalesce between the streets. The Hallgrímskirkja is now a veritable icon of the Icelandic city. Nearby, the lovely Jornin Pool adds an aquatic edge to the town, while the Alþingi Parliament building exudes the charm of the 19th century, and the center of the city is bustling with attractions such as the National Gallery of Iceland, the Hafnaris, and the fascinating ancient ruins of the 871.2. In short, this one's not to be missed. Number 5. Landmannalaugar. Landmannalaugar is a hidden gem of a location that is a deep-cut valley nestled in the very middle of south-western Iceland's famed Fjallaback Natural Reserve. It is a place that comes replete with everything from boiling volcanic hot springs to ochre-colored mountain ridges. Hiking trails can be found all over the surrounding region, and there is a mountain hut and a camping location right in the midst of Landmannalaugar that provide those who like the great outdoors with a place to stay before beginning the well-known Laugaveggur path. The Brennisteinssalda mountain is the area's piece de resistance. It is a mixture of obsidian lava sheets and iron-colored, sulfur-spotted ridges, and it can be seen from the route. Number 4. Myrdalsjokull Glacier Park. The wild and Arctic Myrdalsjokull Glacier Park may be found inside the towering ridges of the massive Katla caldera, which are covered in ice throughout the whole year. This snow-covered landscape is hundreds of square kilometers in size and is the fourth largest of its kind in the United States. Skalholt is one of the most striking offshoots of the Myrdalsjokull Glacier. It is known for its otherworldly appearance, as verdant peaks poke their way out above the ice, carved valleys, metamorphic creations crowd above the crevasses, and quicksand pools lurk on the edges of the glacier. The Fimmvörðuháls Pass and the ridges of Eyjafjallajökull are both places that provide exciting escapes and are popular destinations for those participating in the very popular activity of guided hiking. Number 3. Grundarfjordur. The tranquil fishing village of Grundarfjordur can be found on the icy tip of the Snæfellsnes Peninsula. This is an area of West Iceland that is home to some of the most peculiar coastline formations that can be seen anywhere in the country. The town of Grundarfjordur is undoubtedly most famous as the starting point for seeing, and photographing for most, the striking profile of Mount Kirkjufell, which lurches like a rocky shark fin amidst the waterfalls and coves of Snæfellsnes. Although hiking and cliff trekking are abundant in the nearby national park, and Grundarfjordur itself is known for its earthy summer folk festivals thanks to the local Viking Foundation. Number 2. Gullfoss Waterfall. The magnificent Gullfoss Waterfall is located in the south-western part of Iceland, and its roaring can be heard all the way over the escarpments and bluffs in that area. It is considered to be one of the most spectacular waterfalls in the whole world, and it plunges over a succession of tiered rocks and terraces before tumbling over the 32-meter-high fissure that gives the fall the characteristic image of vanishing into the Icelandic subterranean environment. The falls itself may frequently be discovered arched over by rainbows or buried in plumes of mist, while by summer, the surrounding hills and ridges come clad in a lush covering of grass that forms a great background for wandering along the banks of the Fida River. Number 1. Blue Lagoon. The Blue Lagoon, which is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Iceland, can be seen bubbling and steaming amongst the rocky promontories of the Reykjanes Peninsula. This location is around 40 kilometers away from the island's main city of Reykjavik. Despite its volcanic character, the site is really quite recent, constructed from the residual plug holes of a geothermal power station in the 1970s. In spite of this, the setting among the mountains that surround Grundarfjordur is genuinely stunning, and the waters are rich in minerals. Visitors to the lagoon may also enjoy in-water treatments, guided excursions of the intriguing geothermal region, and luxurious lounge amenities besides. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you found it informative and helpful. If you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing to our channel to stay up to date on our latest videos. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful, and share it with your friends and family who might benefit from it.